We would like to start Foreign Minister IWAYA's regular press conference. The Minister, the floor is yours, sir. Thank you. At the outset, about the expo, it will soon end. About general matters concerning the expo-related diplomacy. Osaka Kansai Expo will end on the 13th next week. Since its opening, so far, utilizing National Day and other opportunities of each country, numerous VIPs, including head of state level, close to 90 heads of state level, 50 or more foreign minister level VIPs, kindly visited the expo site. Utilizing these opportunities, Prime Minister Ishiba had approximately 50 meetings. I, as a foreign minister, held about 40 meetings. It's smaller in terms of the number compared with the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister was very active, 50 meetings, Prime Minister, and I had close to about 40 expo-related meetings on bilateral matters and issues of the international community. We try to have good communication. We strengthened the collaboration further. Also, Expo is an opportunity to incorporate overseas vitality to Japan. When VIP of each country visits Japan, often they're accompanied by business missions. In that aspect, I believe there are big synergistic effects. In addition, in many cases, utilizing the opportunities, they visited cities other than Osaka, local areas other than Osaka. I believe that led to regional revitalization. In addition, through Expo, not just people related to governments, those from the business cycle, academia, culture, many Japanese people deepened their interaction with the international society. It broadened the scope of diplomacy. Also, it has been a precious opportunity to communicate broadly the charms of Japan to the international society. So, as I said, I'm convinced that Expo diplomacy has been extraordinarily significant. My heartfelt gratitude to all of you who expended kind support. At the outset, that's all from me.
If you have a question, please raise your hand. If you are called, please go to the microphone and ask a question after saying your name and affiliation. From Yomiuri Shimbun, Nomura-san. I'm Uemura from Yomiuri. As you said at the beginning regarding the Expo diplomacy, I have several questions about the significance of Expo diplomacy. You touched upon the significance of the diplomatic activities, but in addition, were there outcomes that you could achieve because Expo was held, and were there memorable diplomatic scenes, Minister? And also at the Osaka Kansai Expo, what were the features of Ishiba administration's Expo-related diplomacy? And also, compared to the Expo 2005 Aichi, what were the unique features of the Osaka Kansai Expo? Thank you. As mentioned at the beginning, this time, by leveraging the opportunities of the Expo, we have welcomed many VIPs from many countries to Japan, and Prime Minister Ishiba and myself and other ministers, I believe, could strengthen the communication and the coordination with other countries. As I mentioned, I had about 40 Expo-related meetings. Over the last 1 year, I had 17 overseas trips, but still there are only limited number of countries that I can visit. So in that sense, including countries that I seldom have opportunities to visit, we received the VIPs from many countries, including such countries. So by taking this opportunity at the expo, we could exchange opinions about bilateral relations and international situation, and we could do so because we held the expo. So people who I cannot meet usually unless I visit, but those people came to visit Japan. That is why we could have many diplomatic interactions, especially in August in Yokohama City, we held TICAD 9 conference. So in August alone, I had about 10 diplomatic interactions related to the expo. So it was exactly the summer featured by the Expo diplomacy. And in my case, mostly we welcomed VIPs to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So I do not have particularly unforgettable scene, but I should say that the foreign ministers who I usually cannot meet unless I visit their countries, but I had opportunities to have meetings with those ministers. So in that sense, it was a significant expo diplomacy. In that sense, in terms of comparison against the past, we cannot make a simple comparison, but Expo 2005 had participation from 121 countries and 4 international organizations. On the other hand, the Osaka Kansai Expo had participation of 158 countries and 7 international organizations. So we hit a record number of participants as international expos held in Japan ever. And in line with that, the prime ministers had courtesy visits and meetings as part of Expo diplomacy. When Mr. Koizumi was prime minister during Expo 2005, Mr. Koizumi had 30 meetings, but Mr. Ishiba, Prime Minister Ishiba, had 50 meetings and courtesy visits. In my case, I had 40 meetings, but back then, 2005, Mr. Machimura was the foreign minister, and he had about 20 meetings. So compared to the Expo 2005, the number of meetings doubled. And the VIPs who visit Japan from many countries, I believe, could feel how Japan embodied the theme of the expo, designing a future society for our lives. So as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we would like to leverage the outcome of the expo diplomacy and continue to conduct active diplomatic activities. Thank you.
Next question, please. NHK Kawamura-san. NHK Kawamura. About the Ukraine Mine Action Conference. It's scheduled to start on the 22nd this month. The meeting will be held in Japan. What are your expectations concerning the outcome? As you said, starting from the 22nd and to 23rd, we will host this meeting, Ukraine Mine Action Conference, here in Tokyo. This conference is to support demining activities in Ukraine. It's been held since 2023. Japan has been working in the recovery and reconstruction and support for Ukraine, and we will be the chair of the conference. The acceleration towards the reconstruction will be the theme. For demining activities in Ukraine, there are important matters: people, technology, and also nexus, meaning the smooth transfer from demining to recovery and reconstruction. So from demining to recovery and reconstruction, this process is called nexus. And so these three will be the 3 pillars. For concretization of international cooperation in demining, we would like to lead the discussion. If you look at Japan, for quite a long time, we have been active in demining activities. Between other victim countries of the mines and Ukraine, we would like to enhance their collaboration, and also we would like to hold in this intensive manner the creating opportunities, expanding business opportunities with demining. By holding the mine conference and also by lead the international discussions, we would like to contribute to the diversification strengthening of the international network to support Ukraine, including demining activities.
Next question. Anyone? Aikawa-san from Kyoto. Aikawa from Kyoto News Agency. Thank you. The Japanese domestic politics and its impact on diplomacy. So it has not finished yet, but today LDP and Komeido's presidential meeting took place and they had discussion about the potential coalition. My question to you, Minister, is what is your view toward the next administration coalition, and also the convening of extra diet session that's set to be delayed, so that may create a prolonged vacuum of politics, and what is its impact on diplomacy? What is your view? Thank you. Regarding the coalition framework, the LDP is conducting a discussion with a party taking the initiative. So from the stance of Minister of Foreign Affairs, I'd like to refrain from commenting on that. And as you mentioned, having said that, diplomatic schedule does not wait. So there are international conferences that have already been fixed in terms of dates, and related to that, various meetings are now being coordinated. So if possible, as soon as possible, new administration framework will be determined, and hopefully not just internal politics, but diplomatic activities will be seamlessly conducted under the new framework. That's the desirable outcome. Until the new administration comes to power, Prime Minister Ishiba continues to take the responsibility. So as Ministry of Foreign Affairs, as long as I am in my capacity, the scheduled diplomatic schedules need to be conducted smoothly and significantly. And to that effect, I would like to make the utmost efforts in making preparation for those diplomatic events.
Any other questions, please? If not, we would like to end the conference. Thank you.